Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. We have so much junk. So much going on. She's only doing messy things. She's only doing Nutmegs, messy stuff. Let's get to the video.
1, 2, 3, come on!
Okay, what do we have for today? We have a lot of things going on. Oh, wow, do we have a lot of things? The whole week is going to be about this interview, the Big Go interview, which is a big mess. It's not a fair interview. It's not a nice interview. It's not a humanitarian interview, as Missy loves to say. No, you're not. You know why? If you were a humanitarian woman, you would be, convincing your little hubby, little H, little Has, to catch a flight and go visit his grandpa. But you're not going to do that. It's not worth it. So let's move on. What do we have going on for today? This is what came out, the first thing from Big O's mouth. Are you ready to talk? Yes, finally, I am ready to talk. Are you sure you're gonna let nothing out? Yes, I am not going to let anything out, because this is the first time that I am able to say whatever I desire, because I no longer am part of the royal family, of that family that's so oppressive and undeniable. I don't know what the heck she's talking about, but let's move on. So these are the questions that should have been made to Missy Nutmegs. Are you ready, Missy? So let's go on. Let's move on. Are you ready to tell the world why on earth do you fake a baby bump? Are you ready, Missy? Are you ready, Nutmegs? Are you ready, Meghan Markle? Are you ready, Meghan Rachel Markle, or Rachel Meghan Markle, ex-duchess of everything? Are you ready to tell people that you buy a prosthetic baby bump, you put it underneath your dresses, and you have to hold it? Are you ready for that? Are you ready to tell the world there was never, ever a baby? There was never, ever a baby Archie. Are you ready to tell the world that you've been planning this marriage to little H, to Has, to just Harry ever since you were 5, 6 years old? Are you ready for all that? Of course you're not ready for all of that. You're just ready to put the family down. You're just ready to put the royals down. You're just ready to say all the junk you have to say to put the royal family down. What you are ready for, and that's what we are going to talk about today. All the junk that you are ready to put the family down. You're not a humanitarian. You're not a cool girl. You're not a nice woman. You're not a trailblazer. You're nothing like that. You're a bully. Yes, you're a bully. Yes, she is a bully. Did you hear that? She's a bully. You're a bully, Missy. You're a bully, you know why? Because you come with this thing of that you're a humanitarian woman, and me. Oh, no, we're going to talk about Diana. Of course, we're going to talk about Diana. So, let's get back to the humanitarian, please. Yeah, we're Meg's humanitarian. Yeah, she's a humanitarian. You have to talk about the baby bump. You have to talk about Archie. You have to talk about all the lies surrounding this problem. Because it's a big problem, Missy. Yeah, it's a big problem. And to stop, blaming everybody. It's unbelievable. It's incredible how she just adores, she loves and perpetuates the victim thing, the victim card. She's the race card. She has the victim card. She has Diana card. She has the Duchess card. She has everything card. So the second thing is she has to stop, Missy. You have to stop blaming everybody. You're a bully. Stop blaming everybody else. Not a humanitarian. Stop blaming everybody else. So, Missy, this has to stop. Messy Nutmegs is a bully. Missy Messy Nutmegs is a liar because, she doesn't have a baby bump. She doesn't have a baby. She does not have Archie. She does not have a real marriage. She does not have anything whatsoever. Missy Messy Nutmegs is also a fraud because she herself said, I am a fraud. She felt good about that. And Missy Messy Nutmegs is the queen of Photoshop. Look at all these things. She has a lot of titles. She's a bully, she's a liar, she's a fraud, and she's a queen of Photoshopping. So on this note, this tiny note, let's talk about something that's going around. The CGI, Google that because you're going to find out so many things. If you saw that movie Avatar, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Another thing that is unbelievable is deepfake. You know that you can get your image, you can put somebody else's image on top, and you can dance and you can do whatever you feel like with that person's voice and with that person or celebrity or whatever mannerisms. So that's what she is doing. We do not have a real Missy Massey. We do not have a real Little Has. And the codes. Let's talk about the codes. I want to talk about the codes. They have tons of codes. Everything they are talking about within each other, with each other, to each other, and to the public. It's all codes. Codes, baby. They're all codes, and I'm going to tell you one. I'm not going to tell you one of the codes. I'm going to tell you all the codes. So they have these vegetable codes. They have these cooking codes, and they have the animal codes. So here we go. When they talk about crocodile, you just go to Urban Dictionary. When they talk about tossing a salad, go over to Urban Dictionary. When Harry talks about, that's disgusting. Yeah. Little Archie, the baby doll, says 3 syllables and he says crocodile. But go over to Urban Dictionary. You will be shocked. You will be petrified. You will be stunned the same way I was. So they have all these codes. Roasting chicken. Do not forget about roasting chicken. So crocodile, tossing salad, and roasting chicken. So please. We know these are all codes. These things have to stop. How silly can they be? How silly is Harry? How silly is Missy? How old are they? 12? 10? Even 10 years old are smart. And Google deepfake because you're going to know what I'm talking about because we don't have the real Has. We don't have the real age because, if you had the real Has, he would be sitting by his grandfather's bedside. So, Last but not least, because there's so much stuff to talk about, the Friends. Let's talk a little about the Friends. Remember the Friends that came and the Friends that said that she is Missy Nutmeg. She loved her daddy. She wrote to her daddy. She wrote a letter, a private letter to her daddy. So we already know who are the Friends. There are all the Friends. Team Meghan, Team Missy, the Jessie, the Scooby-Doo-Doos, the M.A., Marcus, Jess, who else? Suits. Whoever worked on Suits is going to say they are friends with Nutmegs. But I wonder if they were all invited to Nutmegs, how do you call it? Wedding. I don't know. I don't know if they were invited. And Big O, let's finalize this. Big O is so frustrated with Has. We can't say these quotes here because, she's going to come with the sue on top of me. I do not want to sue from Nutmegs because, it's always a joke. But Missy, I'm talking about Missy. She's offended by the royal family. She's oppressive by the royal family. She is oppressive and bullied and poor thing and me. She's a victim and she has the Diana card with the black dress like Wallace Simpson. It's so ridiculous. It's funny. It's totally funny. But let's go for the last thing. If you feel so oppressive and the royal family is not good enough for you. Just found out that Missy claims the royal family is not good for her. So Nutmegs, tell me just one little thing. Why do you have to comb your hair like one of the people of the royal family? You have to dress like Wallace Simpson, that was part of the royal family. To talk like the royal family, you have to sit down with your little hand like this, like the royal family. You wave like the royal family. You talk like the royal family. You act as if you belong to the royal family. You think you're a duchess. You use HRH. You do not want to let go of all the titles, and they're not good for you. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get that. Explain to me, if the royal family is not good enough for Nutmegs, why is she perpetuating all these things regarding the royal family? But she never shows baby Archie. If I see Big O introduce baby Archie at the final of the interview, kudos for you all, but that's never gonna happen. Never, because there was never a baby Archie. There will never be a second baby bump. It's a basketball, it's a beach ball, and we are so fed up. We are so fed up, I'm telling you. I mean, do you believe Big O going to introduce Archie? Big O's going to introduce a doll. It's going to be the end of Big O, man. It's going to be the end of Big O, I'm telling you. Tomorrow there's more. Ooh, we have more. We have lots of